Space is unforgiving. One wrong calculation can cost billions, or lives. But some missions came seconds from disaster and still made history. Here are 5 space missions that almost failed, but didn't. Number 1, Apollo 11, computer overload, July 20th, 1969. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin are minutes away from landing on the moon. Suddenly, alarms. 1202 error, 1201 error. The lunar module's computer is overloaded. Too many tasks. Mission control has seconds to decide. Abort the landing or risk it all. Houston makes the call. Continue. Armstrong takes manual control. He guides the Eagle down. With just 30 seconds of fuel left, he lands safely. Humanity's first moon landing, nearly aborted by a computer overload. Number 2, Hubble's blurry mirror. In 1990, NASA launched the Hubble Space Telescope, a $1.5 billion observatory meant to give us the clearest view of the universe. But the first images were blurry. The mirror had been ground incorrectly. A $1 billion telescope, broken. 3 years later, astronauts launched a repair mission. They installed corrective optics. Essentially, they gave Hubble glasses. It worked. From then on, Hubble captured some of the most iconic images in astronomy. A failure turned into one of NASA's greatest successes. Number 3, Apollo 13, oxygen tank explosion, April 13th, 1970. Apollo 13 is halfway to the moon. Suddenly, an oxygen tank explodes. The spacecraft shakes. Power is lost. Oxygen leaks into space. Astronaut Jack Swigert radios the words no one wanted to hear. Houston, we've had a problem. 200,000 miles from Earth, 3 astronauts are running out of air. Mission control and the crew improvise. Using only what's on board, they build makeshift filters. They reroute power just to stay alive. Against all odds, Apollo 13 returns safely. A mission that should have been a tragedy becomes NASA's successful failure. Number 4, Gemini 8, a deadly spin in space, March 1966. Gemini 8 is orbiting Earth. Astronauts Neil Armstrong and David Scott are testing the first ever docking of 2 spacecraft. At first, everything goes smoothly, but suddenly, the capsule starts to spin. Faster and faster. A stuck thruster has jammed open. Within seconds, the spacecraft is rolling once per second. The astronauts are seconds away from blacking out. Armstrong takes manual control. He shuts down the faulty thruster and uses the re-entry system to stop the spin. The crew survives, but the mission is cut short. Gemini 8 nearly ended in tragedy, but instead, it proved Armstrong's skill under pressure. Number 5, SpaceX Falcon 9, landing attempts 2015. SpaceX is trying to land a rocket, something never done before. The first attempts, explosions, fireballs, crashes. Critics laughed. They said it couldn't be done, but SpaceX kept trying, and after multiple fiery failures, Falcon 9 finally touched down safely on a drone ship at sea. That single landing changed spaceflight forever. Today, reusable rockets are the new normal, and space has never been cheaper. These missions prove that failure is part of progress. Computers overload, telescopes blur, tanks explode, rockets crash. But when engineers adapt, we don't just survive, we advance. Space history isn't just about success, it's about learning from the failures that nearly ended it all. Which of these missions amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more engineering and space stories.